I'll show you how it's done. Shazam!
Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back to Attack on Titan. We got another episode for you guys. Reply. These one-word fucking titles.
Yeah. Hey, I'll take them over Season 1's fucking 2-paragraph long titles.
Yeah.
Now let's see what happens to Evan Smith. Will he be executed or will he not?
When facing your enemy, you can't just guard with a shield. You need a spear to dispatch the threat. If you disband the scout regiment, it will be akin to humanity tossing its spear aside. Suppose that in this very instant, Wall Rose was breached. Once again, half of humanity would be forced to flee, this time to Wall Sina. But the earlier evacuation left us with only a few more days' worth of supplies at best. And when they run out, locals and refugees will be forced to fight for survival. Wall Rose and Wall Sina. All of humanity would split, and a civil war would quickly erupt. Even if the walls are not breached again, Wall Rose is suffering from a perpetual shortage of food. It may not be Titans that breach Wall Sina. It's entirely possible that the residents of Wall Rose will do it first.
Damn.
Wall Maria must be reclaimed. If humanity is to have any hope for the future, then that is the way.
And you think that such an undertaking requires the scouts?
Yes.
Our duty as scouts has ever been
Absolutely.
to charge forth at the enemy. Cowering in wait behind these walls will solve nothing. That's my belief, unless you have some sort of secret plan by which we might overcome this ordeal.
Commander, it seems you misunderstand what this is. The reason we brought you here is not to discuss our future within the walls, nor is it on account of something as simple as a murder. Clause 6 of the Charter of Humanity. One must never prioritize their own gain over humanity's survival. You've broken the most sacred of laws.
Indeed. You have refused to hand over Eren Yeager time and time again.
He's the
And
one
through
person
this
who's refused to
selfish
break
action,
that
you
wall.
violated our charter.
But Eren is vital for the reclamation of Wall Maria.
That is not for the scouts to determine.
Eren Yeager is a Titan whose abilities are far from understood. To shelter him within our walls is to put all of humanity at risk. And the very idea of allowing a single commander to have control of him is absurd.
As shown by the way you maliciously schemed against the state. Not only did you feign his abduction in order to conceal his whereabouts, you also slew Demo Reeves when he learned too much. This amounts to blatant treason.
It's not a stretch to describe you as a threat to humanity.
Commander
Yeah, pin the
Pixis.
blame on him, sure.
The garrison and scout regiments frequently risk their lives side by side on the front lines. How are we to know that you aren't working together now?
I am deeply disturbed to hear that you believe we would align ourselves with the Scout Regiment.
Ervin, is this what you wanted? What about your dream?
Oh! There's a Titan attack?
It was just like Walmaria. The armored and colossal Titans appeared out of thin air and broke through both gates in Colonist District. Currently, countless refugees are flooding this way.
Wait, is
from
this
the
a little
east.
ploy? Is this a fake story
Secure
to get
an evacuation route.
Possibly.
Order all available garrison troops to make for the Eastern Front and defend the people. We must get those evacuees into Wall Sina. Hurry and go. Saving the people is our highest priority.
Sir! No, wait! I want every last gate to Wall Sina closed off. Not a single refugee will be allowed inside this wall.
You dicks. You'd really let them all die out there.
All those people, everyone in Wall Rose will die. You're commanding us to stand by while half of humanity gets devoured?
Like Evan said, if we let them in, then we'll end up in a civil war. The rule of law must be protected above all. The government mustn't fail.
We can't be sure. That's only a possibility. There's no guarantee that will...
It's enough that the possibility exists. Our authority is and must always be absolute. Now follow your orders.
Who should decide? Who has the right?
What's taking so long? Go do your duty. Ignoring my orders is an act of treason.
And I guess I'm a traitor.
Say what?
But sir, I can't. I am a citizen of Walrose. I refuse to shut the gates on those people.
You dare to...
I stand with him.
Oh, shit.
And you have no power.
Yep.
Premier Zachary! Did you find the way they reacted surprising? Or was it expected?
Surprising? Not a bit. Premier Zachary, what's the meaning of this?
That report you all just heard was fabricated.
Ha! Knew
There's
it.
no cause for alarm. As of this moment, there have been no reports of any Titan attack.
Bastard! This was all a farce? It wasn't his plan. It was mine. Pixis? It would appear that most of the interior police are off rounding up scouts somewhere, which worked out nicely for me. What are you saying? When you asked me, I declared to you in earnest that the garrison regiment is not aligned with the Survey Corps. But I forgot to mention something else. We are not aligned with your assembly either. That's right. Although I agree with Erwin on several points, I was still willing to put my trust in your government, so long as you could prove yourselves to be the better choice for humanity. Because you have knowledge that we don't, about both the Titans and the Walls. Had you shown that you actually gave a damn about protecting the people you govern, I would have stood by and watched as you sent Erwin to the gallows. In fact, depending on the choice you made, all of us were prepared to forfeit our lives. However, you've made it clear that our suspicions were correct. It's true that we soldiers know next to nothing about the Titans and their powers. But I dare say that despite this fact, humanity is safer in our hands. What? Don't be such a fool! Just what do you expect to accomplish by threatening us? You'll fail! The people will never obey you! The monarchy has ruled for over 100 years. You would never gain the support of the nobles. It would appear that you've misunderstood what this is. You see, it's far more than a mere threat.
It's a coup.
It's a coup d'etat.
Yeah. It's a coup.
Interior police have been subdued.
Oh, we got someone to
capital
replace
is
the king
secured,
guy.
sir.
You're done. It's over.
To be a soldier can sometimes mean obeying your commander over your king.
And that's especially true when the king's a pretender. He'll be exposed and replaced. This is real? You plan to... Don't think for 1 second that this coup has a sliver of legitimacy.
Given the scenario you were presented with, your choice to close Cena's gates broke Clause 6 of the Charter of Humanity. Furthermore, you installed a puppet king in order to seize the reins of power for yourselves. This crime is known as treason.
Is the king gonna? Is the fake king guy gonna react to anything? Because he's still in the same pose.
Wake up!
What is it, dinner time?
He was napping
Shut
this
your
whole
mouth, you
time.
stupid oaf!
Well, Erwin, looks like you managed to pull it off. Wait, you don't seem happy.
I'm thinking. Humanity is on a new path. One far more dangerous than the last.
They're making
It's
a lot of
all
progress
written
this
right
episode.
there. The abuse
Like a
of
lot's
power.
happened.
The bogus charges against the scouts, and that King Fritz was
I
both
thought
a
this was the
puppet
whole
and a
lingering through the
fraud.
entire season, but it kind of
It's clear
wrapping
that
this
he
up quick.
only acted
Yeah.
in self-defense. In short,
Should I have given up? Let them take Eren? Surrendered my life and put my comrades at risk? And put my trust in their selfish wisdom? Too late now. Instead, I endangered us all.
Your duty is as painful a burden as ever, I see. Perhaps death would have been easier for you. So tell me, why didn't you do as you just described?
I'm not sure.
Why don't I tell you my own reason? I've hated those arrogant bastards for a long time. Those self-assured pigs. They'd feed from gilded troughs and pretend their shit was gold. Know what? I think I might grow to like them. Now that the day I've dreamed of has finally come to pass. Well, at any rate, if you hadn't done it today, I would have given it a shot myself before I kicked the bucket. I honestly couldn't care less about how this coup of ours ends up affecting the fate of humanity.
Wow.
I guess I'm quite the scoundrel, huh? I'm telling you this because I know that you're the same. You made the choice that would keep you alive. Some part of you decided that humanity's fate only mattered if you could live to see it.
I must be incredibly conceited to think that.
It's your turn to answer now. Why did you risk it all just to bring them down?
I've had this dream. Something to prove. Ever since I was a child.
Hunji, you said you might know where they are?
Oh yeah, guess I should explain how. Erwin gave me this scout report from an investigation on Lord Rice's land. It details a certain incident that occurred 5 years ago on the Rice estate.
5 years?
That's right. It was the day Walmaria was breached. I'll summarize the most important parts from the beginning. So, as far as regional lords went, Lord Rice was fair and well respected by the people. He had 5 children. The most well-known of them was his eldest daughter, Frida. She was a down-to-earth girl who even the peasants adored.
Okay.
But 5 years ago, on that night, disaster struck. With the fall of Walmaria having plunged the world into chaos, bandits raided and set fire to the only chapel around. Unfortunately for them, the entire Rice family had gathered there to pray. And so, the entire family was massacred by bandits that night, save one. Only Rod Rice managed to escape with his life. To top it all off, this incident occurred just a few days before Historia's mother was killed by the Interior Police. So we know that in the immediate wake of losing his family, Rod Rice sought out Historia. And something tells me that it wasn't out of a newfound paternal affection.
Well, she is of royal blood. Or do you think that bloodline has some other secret?
It's possible, but I'm not sure yet. What really stood out to me, at least, was the fact that large parts of the chapel were destroyed. The chapel was built from stone. It would take a lot of time and effort to destroy it. If it was bandits, they'd have taken what they could and made a quick escape. Also, Lord Rice was the only witness. No one confirmed his story. Then Lord Rice rebuilt the chapel with his personal fortune almost immediately. What was his rush?
Was he a Titan?
The story could only make sense if it involved a Titan attack.
Yeah.
It may turn out that I'm jumping to conclusions, but it's suspicious enough to merit investigation, and it's the only lead we have.
What the hell?
What the fuck?
What the hell is that?
Before the night is over, Rice's land will be crawling with our soldiers. Unfortunately, we can't expect him to wait that long. We have to get there as soon as possible, before Eren ends up in someone's stomach.
A Titan gains intelligence and the power to transform by eating a human being with that power. If that's actually true, how and when did Eren first become a Titan? And who did he have to eat to gain his powers?
Shit!
Historia?
I'm queen.
Okay. This has gone in directions. Wow. Yeah. Honestly, this is a pretty good episode. A lot has been accomplished.
These last 2 episodes is a lot going on.
Yeah, like holy shit.
Yeah.
Wow. Like, and there's like, I mean, I guess we're going to see more information about where Eren is and what's going to happen to him next time, but damn, I'm really not sure where this is going. This show's been throwing me for a fucking loop.
Absolutely.
Make sure to like, subscribe button, y'all. We see you next time for some more Attack on Titan.
See you later, guys.